If your Valentine loves playing cards, these might be the perfect gift. Today we're going to be checking out the Goodpals Valentine deck, and these might be the perfect Valentine gift for card lovers this year. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which deck to get your Valentine. Starting off with the tug boxes, the pink edition is going to have a large heart in the front with the words Goodpals inside. It also displays the words "To My Valentine" right underneath the heart. On the right side, it's going to say Valentine's edition, and on the left, it says Goodpals Logo Decks Volume 2. I never checked out the Volume 1s, so Goodpals, if you're watching, sponsor my next video. On the bottom, it shows their socials and information on the printers. The back is going to have a hint at the back design, but I'll talk more about it when I get to the playing cards. The red and gold one is going to be similar to the pink one, but they took it a step further with the luxury aspect of it. The front is going to have a giant gold foil heart with the words Goodpals in it. It also has the words "To My Valentine" on the bottom. There's going to be an outline of gold foil surrounding the tug box, and it follows that on every side of the tug box. On the right, it has the words Valentine's Limited Edition, and on the left, it has Goodpals Playing Cards 2026. On the bottom, it has the same info as with the pink version. The top of the tug box is also blank, but it features a really nice limited edition seal. Mine is 42 out of 365. Comparing these two tug boxes side by side, you can tell that this was way more it feels more luxurious than this one. This one feels like their standard tug box. This one has structure and it feels more durable. I honestly like the red one a little more than the pink one, but that's maybe because I like red more than pink. So I might be a little biased there, but the gold foil on this is really nice. It's like raised, so you can kind of feel it. It's not like embossed, but you can feel the foil on there. So everything on this side, you can tell it screams luxury. But the pink tug box is also good, but I feel like it gives out more of the daily cards that you're gonna be using throughout the day. Rating the tug boxes, I'm gonna give the pink one an 8.5 out of 10 and the red one a 9 out of 10. Now on to the pips. So for the pips and indices on the pink version, it is going to feature this Pantone pink. I do like this pink and I feel like it goes really well with the theme of the deck. If you look at the pips and indices, you can tell that it's not like their standard face cards on the back of the deck. They are a little customized. The pips are a little more plumpier and they're bigger. And I did see on the Kickstarter that they said they increased the size of the pips from previous decks. And the indices, the little numbers on the top, are a little smaller than the regular playing cards. For the spades and clubs, however, I know they're standard black, but this font and the pips sizes and everything like that looks really nice. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know why it's standard, but I like this better. I know the pink is supposed to be the one that stands out, but I really like the style that they use for the face cards on this, and I don't know why, but everything just goes well together. The red version, however, it is gonna have the same spades and clubs as the pink version, so that's the same one. But the red is this really nice foil face card. Let me see if I can get it. It is gonna be foiled faces, and I don't think I've seen that much in decks before. This kind of just changes the whole vibe of the deck. This red is also not your typical standard red. It is a darker red, and I don't know why they don't do this stuff with more playing cards. It looks really nice. It's giving the whole aspect of luxury a little step above than all the other ones. I don't have any complaints with this deck with the face cards, pips, and indices. For the rating the section of the pips and indices, I'm gonna give the pink deck an 8.5 and the red deck a 10 out of 10. On to the core cards. The core cards on both of these decks are going to be similar to each other, just with the different coloring and everything like that. And they feature really nice customization with the theme of the deck. For the Jack of Spades, he's going to have an engagement ring on his finger. And if you see closely on the kings and jacks, they're going to have a little kiss mark on their cheeks. And the Queen of Clubs, Spades, Diamonds, and Hearts is gonna have pink lipstick and a blushing face, so I think they should give him a little smooch on the cheek. For the Queen of Spades, she's gonna be holding a love letter, and for the King of Hearts, he's gonna be holding a bouquet of flowers. For the Jack of Diamonds, he's gonna be holding a similar bouquet of flowers, and the Queen of Diamonds is gonna have another letter with flowers in her hands. The King of Diamonds is gonna hold chocolates. The Jack of Clubs is gonna have another bouquet of flowers with a little love letter on them. The Queen of Clubs is gonna have, I don't know if it's champagne or wine, with an engagement ring floating in the little liquid. And for the King of Clubs, he's gonna have the champagne bottle with the wedding ring on his hands. For the Jack of Hearts, he's gonna be holding a balloon, a heart balloon. And when I look at it, it's cool because the balloon goes up to the pip and the pip acts like the balloon. So I think that was pretty cool. The Queen of Hearts is holding a bouquet of flowers, and the King of Hearts is also holding a bouquet of flowers. And how I said, the red one is similar to the pink one. Overall, I like how these core cards express and build on the theme of Valentine's Day. For the core cards, I'm gonna be giving the pink version a 9 out of 10, and for the red one, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. Let's move on to the aces. So for the aces, they did something different than they don't usually do in the other decks. Usually on their decks, they make every ace a main ace, and I really liked that aspect of the cards when I saw them in pictures and everything like that. On this one, they had one main ace, and it's not the ace of spades, and they made every other ace a regular ace. On the red version, it's gonna have the regular ace of spades. I don't know how I feel about that, so it feels kind of weird when you see an ace of spades, like basic. It's kind of throwing me off. The ace of clubs is also gonna be a regular ace, and the ace of diamonds is just gonna have red foil on the diamonds and the pips. The ace of hearts, however, is gonna have a big red heart with the words Good Pals in it. I can't say that I like the aces. I kind of like it if they made every ace its own ace and had like little Valentine themes going around. So if you watched my previous video, you'll know that I knocked some points off because I didn't think the aces were creative enough. And for this one, I am gonna knock a couple more points because they made every other ace besides the ace of hearts a regular ace. On the pink one, it's gonna be the same thing, and it's gonna have the Pantone pink on the ace of hearts. That's basically the same thing and it's similar. I feel like they should have kept every ace a main ace, but it is what it is. So for the ad cards and jokers, the jokers are gonna be similar to their prior deck's jokers. They're gonna be the same design for each deck, just with their corresponding color. On the jokers is gonna have their logo with the two skulls in the middle with the Good Pals and everything like that. And each joker is going to be technically the same, just with one minor difference. And in one of them, the skull with the crown is going to have a kiss mark on the cheekbone, and on the other joker is going to be the reverse. The other skull is going to have a kiss mark on its cheek. I really like how they have the colors throughout the whole back. It makes it stand out and not like a classic joker where it's just white and plain. They actually added color onto the card, so I think that was a nice touch. On the ad card, it's going to have a bunch of their social media platforms on there, so you guys can pause and read it and check them out if you guys like. And on the other side, it's going to show their memberships that you can scan the QR code if you can scan it if you want, and more about what they do and stuff like that. On this Valentine deck though, they did add like a special like ad card in there saying how thank you for everyone who supports their projects and stuff like that. And on the other side, it is going to have a little quote on there, and you guys can pause it to read it. That's pretty much for the jokers. There's not really much to grade, but it is nice. I like the color that they do. They make it not like their standard thing and it just has the color. I really like how the color pops in these. And again, each joker is the same, just with their corresponding color. And I would rate these an 8 out of 10 for both of them. And now on to the stock and handling. The pink deck is going to be printed with WJPC, and if you guys don't know WJPC, they have a little, their stock is a little like stiffer than bicycle playing cards, and they feel a little more snappy and they're not as like, how would I say, like smooth and buttery. So it is going to be really well for fans and everything like that. I do like these, like they do take a little longer to break in, but that just makes them a little bit more durable and they'll last longer for you guys. So for the quality of these playing cards, they are nice. I noticed that the centering is good. Like I don't know, in other decks the centering is like they're off centered and everything like that, and it looks like super weird, but I didn't see any issues on these because I know usually it's the white borders in the inside right there. Looks, you can tell one white borders on the one side is longer than the other. So it's not bad. They do fan really well. I think they're a little smoother than the Cardammundi playing cards. Like they glide more, if that makes sense. They don't feel as airy as like the USBCC, like with the air cushion finish. Air cushion finish like feels a little more like, how would I say, like spongier, I guess. I don't know, like you can tell the cards are sticking to each other more for these decks. And it's just a weird thing to describe. If you know, you know. I'm doing my best to like describe it to you guys. So for everything here with the packet cuts and everything, that it is gonna be nice. It is gonna be nice for fanning, springs, packet cuts. I know WJPC, as like said, like they're more durable to like humidity and everything, so they're not gonna warp as much. We'll see how these do. If you guys want me to, I can do like a review like in a month time to tell you guys more about my experience with these playing cards, so you guys can see if you guys want to buy more or not. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to do that. So for this stock, they did use Ezra. I didn't know who Ezra, the printing company, was until this. It is nice, but it is super thick. And then they used this raised foil technique that I thought was super unique, and I thought it was gonna mess with the fanning and everything of this deck, but surprisingly it fans really nice, and they have really good like handling. Like they're a little thicker, how I said, than what I'm used to, but the cards feel really snappy. I can't really say too much about Ezra because I'm not familiar too much with that. But so for the pink version, I am gonna give that stock a 9 out of 10, and this one I'm gonna give it an 8.5 just because it is on the thicker side, and I don't know how the durability and everything is gonna see. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys want me to talk about it in like in a month time to see how these decks hold up. Now on to the back design. So the back design on the pink version is gonna feature the logo deck. They both are logo decks, so they're both gonna have the brand names on both sides of the back design. For the pink one, it has a classic white border with a smaller border within that. And the back design is gonna be pink with the words Goodpals printed on both sides. It's a simple, it's clean, and it's really nice. It looks well when you fan it and everything like that. I have no complaints with this. For the red version, they have the white border and the Goodpals in it, but they use the raised foil technique that Ezra is known for, and it feels super cool. Like when you touch it, you can feel when you touch the foil. It's like raised. It's kind of like embossing on the tug boxes, but for the back design, which I think is really unique and cool. It does have the white borders as the pink, like the pink ones, and the little border in the interior of it is gonna be that raised gold foil. For the Goodpals, it's gonna have the giant foil heart around it, and that's pretty much it. For both, I don't know which one I prefer. I do like the simplicity of the pink one, but I like the luxurious side of the red one. So let me know in the comments down below which back design you thought was better. So which deck is right for your Valentine? If you want a super simple deck that feels like nice, you know they're gonna use it all day, you know they're gonna use it to practice with, and you just want the simple design, I would get the pink one. If you want to go more on the luxurious side, the more collector side, I would go for the red one. The tug box feels a lot more durable in my opinion. For a daily driver and worker deck, I would prefer the pink one. Pink one is good, simple, it's gonna feel nice. It's super smooth, it's crispy, it's snappy, everything you want when you're practicing cardistry. The red one is super luxurious. It is on the thicker side. It's collector base, it's super nice and premium. So statement piece, get the collector version, get the red version. If you know they're gonna use them, get the pink version. Let me know in the comments down below which one you decided to get. Me personally, I would get both. I'll leave a link in the description below so you guys can access both of these cards. And good pals, if you're watching, I would love to do a video on the second version of your volume 2 logo decks. Now, if you want to watch another video of mine, I would recommend the previous video where I checked out the Cannons Lupus playing cards, and that one has 2 hidden marking systems that most people aren't gonna notice. My name is Ivan Rome, and thank you for watching my video. Peace out.